Today, in our first chapter of the Principles of Management course, we will talk about the exceptional manager, what you do, how you do it. The question we need to answer is, what it means to be a manager. How might they pursue organizational goals? In this chapter, we will discuss 5 topics: the rise of a leader, key to career growth, doing things I've never done before, the art of management defined, why organizations value managers, the multiplier effect, and what are the rewards of studying and practicing management. First, let's define what management means. Management is about achieving organizational goals efficiently and effectively. Managers are valued for their ability to multiply results beyond individual efforts. They earn high salaries, especially CEOs of small and mid-sized businesses. Mary Barra became the first female CEO of a global automaker when she took over General Motors in January 2014, marking a significant milestone in corporate leadership. Known for her people skills and ability to inspire others, she has fostered stability within GM. The question remains whether such qualities are sufficient for reaching the top in a large organization. Mary Barra, the daughter of a die maker, grew up in suburban Detroit and started at GM as an intern at 18. She earned an electrical engineering degree from Kettering University and later received a business degree from Stanford, funded by GM. Barra climbed the corporate ladder, serving as executive assistant to the CEO and head of human resources. In 2011, she was promoted to lead GM's $15 billion vehicle development operations, a key role that paved her way to becoming CEO. In 2016, she also became chairwoman of the board. One standout quality of General Motors CEO Mary Barra is her evident enthusiasm for cars. She often talks excitedly about the vehicles she drives and how they reflect GM's product line, showcasing her passion for the industry. Mary Barra's deep experience in the auto industry certainly contributed to her career growth. But another crucial factor is the ability to take risks. Jeff Bezos exemplified this when he left a stable, lucrative job as a hedge fund manager in the 1990s to start Amazon after recognizing the Internet's explosive growth. He felt that not participating in this emerging revolution would lead to regret. His decision led to the creation of the world's largest e-commerce platform, making him one of the wealthiest individuals globally. Being an exceptional manager isn't something you're necessarily born with. It's a skill set that can be learned and developed over time. This challenges the common belief that great leaders are simply natural born, and instead positions management as both an art form requiring creativity and a discipline with concrete principles anyone can master. Management itself means achieving organizational goals efficiently and effectively by coordinating people's work through 4 key functions: planning, setting objectives, and determining how to reach them, organizing, arranging resources and tasks systematically, leading, motivating and directing people, and controlling, monitoring progress, and making adjustments. These functions work together as an integrated system where managers harmonize human effort and resources towards shared objectives. The distinction between efficiency and effectiveness is crucial yet often misunderstood. Efficiency focuses on the means, doing things right by using resources wisely, minimizing waste, and maximizing output from given inputs. Think of a factory streamlining its production line to produce more widgets at lower cost. Effectiveness, on the other hand, concerns the ends, doing the right things by achieving meaningful results and making strategic decisions that create real value. You could efficiently produce the world's best typewriters, but if the market has moved to computers, that efficiency becomes irrelevant. Organizations frequently fall into the trap of prioritizing efficiency over effectiveness. This happens because efficiency is easier to measure through metrics like cost reduction and productivity rates, while effectiveness requires deeper strategic thinking about market position, customer needs, and long-term value creation. This misplaced focus can lead companies to perfect their processes while completely missing shifts in what customers actually want or need. General Stanley McChrystal's emphasis on effectiveness being increasingly crucial reflects today's reality. In our rapidly changing environment, with technological disruption, global competition, and constantly evolving customer expectations, being adaptive, innovative, and strategically aligned matters more than simply optimizing outdated approaches. The ability to pivot, identify the right objectives, and create genuine value has become more important than just doing things cheaply or quickly. Okay, now the question we have. Why organizations value managers? Organizations value managers because of the multiplier effect, the ability of managers to significantly enhance overall performance and results beyond what individuals can achieve alone. While some historical achievements, like scientific discoveries or artistic works, were made by individuals, many of the world's greatest accomplishments, such as architectural wonders, were achieved through effective management. Each of these landmarks, like the Great Wall of China or the Eiffel Tower, was the result of collaboration and coordination, not the work of a single person. Good managers create value by leveraging the talents and abilities of their teams, resulting in greater collective outcomes. For example, a salesperson may achieve impressive results independently. However, their manager can drive even more success and influence, often earning significantly higher income as a result. This illustrates how management amplifies individual efforts, resulting in enhanced organizational performance. Also, the question that needs an answer: what are the rewards of studying management? Studying management offers valuable skills regardless of your career plans. For instance, Mike Dickerson, a curator at the Whanganui Regional Museum, utilizes management techniques daily, whether he's planning loans of rare specimens, managing social media publicity, or organizing community collaborations. His experiences illustrate how management skills, such as time management and interpersonal communication, are applicable in various roles. Students take management courses for diverse reasons. Some are preparing for business careers, while others may be fulfilling requirements or exploring interests. The benefits of studying management include gaining a deeper understanding of how organizations function, which enhances interactions with supervisors and helps navigate relationships as customers or investors. Additionally, studying management improves teamwork and communication skills, allowing for better collaboration with colleagues. It also fosters self-awareness, helping individuals develop skills in self-management, stress handling, and understanding organizational dynamics, all of which are crucial for personal and professional growth. Many young people aspire not only to earn money, but also to make a meaningful impact in their work. Barry Schwartz, a psychology professor at Swarthmore, emphasizes that individuals seek jobs that are challenging, engaging, and provide opportunities for learning and growth. Practicing management offers various rewards beyond just financial gain and status. One significant reward is the sense of accomplishment shared between managers and their employees. Achieving goals brings personal satisfaction to managers and collective pride to the team involved. Additionally, advancing within an organization stretches a manager's abilities, challenges their skills, and enhances their range of accomplishments. Moreover, managers have the opportunity to create a legacy through successful products or services, akin to building their own Eiffel Towers or Empire State Buildings. This experience can be invaluable, especially for those considering starting their own businesses. Lastly, becoming a mentor allows managers to guide and support others, with research indicating that a substantial majority of workers who have mentors feel that this relationship significantly aids their career advancement. As a manager, achieving organizational goals involves executing the management process, which consists of 4 key functions: planning, organizing, leading, and controlling, often abbreviated as POLC. These functions are interrelated, ongoing, and performed simultaneously, forming the foundation of effective management. Planning involves setting goals and determining how to achieve them. For a college, this means deciding on the degree programs to offer, whether to operate as a residential or commuter campus, and how to recruit students and hire faculty. Administrators must strategically consider which programs align with their mission of educating students. Organizing refers to arranging tasks, people, and resources to accomplish the planned work. College administrators need to structure the organization effectively, determining tasks, responsibilities, and reporting hierarchies. This could involve decisions like whether to organize departments under schools, the balance between full-time and part-time instructors, and the scope of courses offered by faculty. Leading is about motivating and influencing individuals to work towards the organization's goals. At a college, leadership starts with the president, who must inspire faculty, staff, and students while managing the diverse needs of various stakeholders. A key aspect of leadership is conflict resolution, ensuring that different groups can work together towards common objectives. Controlling entails monitoring performance, comparing it to established goals, and making necessary adjustments. College administrators must assess trends, such as changes in student enrollment in specific programs, and identify causes, whether due to market shifts, instructional quality, or recruitment efforts. This function ensures that the organization stays aligned with its goals and can adapt to changing circumstances. Within an organization, there are 4 levels of managers: top managers, middle managers, first-line managers, and team leaders. Managers can be categorized as general or functional, with functional managers overseeing specific activities like research and development or marketing. They may work in various sectors, including for-profit, non-profit, or mutual benefit organizations. Renowned management theorist Peter Drucker likened the future workplace to a symphony orchestra, where employees, particularly knowledge workers, are like musicians, and managers act as conductors. In this analogy, managers guide teams through projects rather than following a traditional hierarchical structure, which resembles a pyramid with one leader at the top. Top managers hold titles like CEO, COO, or President and are responsible for making long-term strategic decisions for the organization. They focus on the external environment to identify opportunities and challenges, requiring a future-oriented and strategic mindset. Middle managers implement the policies and plans set by top managers, overseeing first-line managers. They play a crucial role in organizational success by coordinating activities and directly impacting employees and stakeholders. First-line managers manage daily operations and make short-term decisions. Job titles at this level include supervisor or department head, and they guide non-managerial employees who perform essential tasks. Lastly, non-managerial employees form the bulk of the workforce, working either independently or within teams without supervisory responsibilities. They are vital to executing the organization's goals and contribute significantly to its success. Functional managers versus general managers. The levels of management can be visualized by slicing the organizational pyramid both horizontally and vertically. Horizontally, this structure includes various departments or functional areas, such as research and development, marketing, finance, production, and human resources in a for-profit company, or faculty, student support, and administration in a non-profit college. Organizations are managed by two types of managers: functional managers and general managers. Functional managers oversee specific activities within the organization, holding titles like Vice President of Production or Director of Finance. Companies like Google and Yahoo are known for their unique functional titles, reflecting specialized roles. In contrast, general managers are responsible for multiple activities across several departments, particularly in smaller organizations. They often hold titles like Executive Vice President and are frequently featured in business media. Notable examples include CEOs of large firms like Jeff Bezos of Amazon, as well as leaders of non-profits, such as Susan L. Solomon, CEO of the New York Stem Cell Foundation, who has significantly contributed to stem cell research and fundraising. Organizations can be classified into three types based on their purposes: for-profit, non-profit, and mutual benefit. For-profit organizations. These are businesses aimed at generating profits by selling products or services. Examples include a wide range of companies, with a few large firms dominating the profit landscape. Non-profit organizations. These entities, often referred to as administrators, focus on providing services rather than making a profit. They can be public like universities or private like hospitals, social agencies like the Salvation Army. Over 1.5 million nonprofits exist in the U.S., including Commonwealth organizations that serve all clients in their areas, such as military and emergency services. Mutual benefit organizations. These are voluntary associations formed to support the interests of their members, such as political parties, trade associations, and labor unions. There are approximately 10,000 of these organizations. Management functions, planning, organizing, leading, and controlling, are generally consistent across different types of organizations. However, the key difference lies in how success is measured. In for-profit organizations, success is primarily determined by profit or loss. In contrast, non-profit and mutual benefit organizations focus on the effectiveness of the services provided, such as the number of students graduated in education or crimes solved in law enforcement. Okay, now how do managers spend their time? Managers tend to work long hours at an intense pace. Their work is characterized by fragmentation, brevity, and variety, and they rely more on verbal than on written communication. According to management scholar Henry Mintzberg, managers play three roles: interpersonal, informational, and decisional. Interpersonal roles include figurehead, leader, and liaison activities. Informational roles are monitor, disseminator, and spokesperson. Decisional roles are entrepreneur, disturbance handler, resource allocator, and negotiator. Henry Mintzberg studied the work lives of 5 chief executives in the late 1960s to understand managerial roles. His findings reveal insights applicable to managers at all levels. Reliance on verbal communication. Managers predominantly use verbal communication through phone calls and meetings over written forms like emails and memos, which take more time. Long hours and intense pace. Managers typically work long hours, often averaging 50 to 90 hours a week. Their days are filled with continuous activity, with little time for breaks, often involving meetings during lunch. Fragmented, brief, and varied work. Most managerial tasks are short, with half completed in under 9 minutes. Managers face constant interruptions, leading to what is described as an interrupt-driven day. This fragmentation makes work-life balance challenging, especially in fast-paced industries like finance and technology. Mintzberg's research highlights the distractions managers face and suggests that mindfulness practices can help them maintain focus and manage their time effectively. Henry Mintzberg identified 3 broad types of managerial roles: interpersonal, informational, and decisional. 1. Interpersonal roles. Managers engage with people inside and outside their organizations. This includes figurehead, performing ceremonial duties; leader, directing and motivating employees; liaison, building relationships and networks. 2. Informational roles. Managers handle information crucial for decision-making. This involves monitor, gathering and analyzing information; disseminator, sharing information with team members; spokesperson, communicating with external stakeholders. An example is Sundar Pichai's handling of a tense situation at Google, where he communicated clearly about employee safety concerns. 3. Decisional roles. Managers make decisions to address challenges and seize opportunities. This includes entrepreneur, innovating and initiating change; disturbance handler, resolving conflicts and crises; resource allocator, distributing resources effectively; negotiator, engaging in negotiations to resolve issues. Mintzberg's findings emphasize that management is an active, demanding role that requires constant engagement and decision-making. Top managers, while varied in their backgrounds, often share common traits, particularly the importance of having supportive partners. Studies indicate that many successful female CEOs, like General Motors' Mary Barra, rely on their spouses for support in managing home responsibilities. Aspiring managers need to develop essential skills identified by researcher Robert Katz. Technical skills. These are job-specific abilities crucial for performing specialized tasks, particularly important at lower management levels. Mary Barra's background in electrical engineering and her diverse experience at GM highlight the value of technical expertise. Conceptual skills. These involve analytical thinking and the ability to understand the organization as a whole. As managers ascend to higher levels, these skills become critical for addressing complex and ambiguous challenges. Barra exemplifies this by effectively navigating significant issues, such as GM's safety crisis and industry disruptions. Human skills, often referred to as soft skills, these involve the ability to work well with others, fostering collaboration and teamwork. Barra is recognized for her strong interpersonal skills, serving as a consensus builder and promoting diversity within GM's corporate culture. Companies today prefer managers who can motivate and engage teams, communicate effectively, have global work experience, maintain high energy levels for a demanding environment. Successful top managers like Barra embody a combination of technical expertise, strong analytical abilities, and exceptional interpersonal skills, reflecting a shift toward more collaborative and inclusive leadership styles. There are 7 challenges facing an exceptional manager. We'll discuss them in the following slides. Challenge 1. Managing for competitive advantage. Competitive advantage refers to an organization's ability to produce goods or services more effectively than its rivals, allowing it to outperform them. To maintain this advantage, organizations must excel in 4 key areas. Being responsive to customers. The fundamental principle of business is to prioritize customer care. Organizations must understand and meet the needs of their customers, be they buyers, clients, or members. For non-profits, responsiveness is equally crucial, as their customers justify their existence. Innovation. Continuous innovation is essential for delivering new or improved products and services. Complacency can be detrimental, especially when competitors are introducing creative ideas. The adage "innovate or die" emphasizes the need for managers to foster a culture of innovation within their organizations. Quality. While customers may tolerate lower quality if there are no alternatives, the introduction of better quality options by competitors can quickly lead to a loss of business. Therefore, organizations must focus on continual quality improvements to remain competitive. Efficiency. Modern organizations prioritize efficiency, aiming to produce goods or services quickly while minimizing resource use. This shift from rewarding tenure to emphasizing productivity can be beneficial, but it's crucial not to undervalue employees. Overstaffing can hinder competitiveness, which is why many companies have turned to temporary workers to maintain flexibility and reduce costs. Challenge 2. Managing for information technology. Managing information technology is crucial in today's fast-paced business environment, often referred to as the new normal. This challenge is compounded by what some observers call the Fourth Industrial Revolution, characterized by rapid advancements in technologies such as AI, robotics, and the Internet of Things. Here are some key implications for managers. Far-ranging electronic management. Managers must master electronic communication tools, using mobile devices to effectively motivate and lead remote teams. Proficiency in information technology applications is increasingly important for new hires, emphasizing the need for strong e-communication skills. Ever more data. The volume of data generated is expected to double every 2 years, leading to the phenomenon of big data. Managers face the challenge of making decisions based on vast amounts of unstructured data, like social media posts and purchase histories, without infringing on privacy rights. The rise of artificial intelligence. AI is transforming the workforce by automating tasks previously thought secure from automation. While there are concerns about job displacement, many experts argue that new job categories will emerge, and the transformation will allow for adaptation rather than outright elimination of jobs. Organizational changes. Technology enables organizations to become more virtual, allowing for telecommuting and flexible work arrangements. This shift can enhance employee satisfaction and performance, as teams can collaborate across geographical boundaries using tools like video conferencing and project management software. Knowledge management and collaborative computing. Effective knowledge sharing is critical. Organizations must implement systems to facilitate the flow of information, enhancing collaboration among employees. For instance, integrated information systems in hospitals allow staff to share patient data efficiently, improving overall care. As a manager, you will need to focus on staffing and training. Preparing employees for a tech-driven environment requires ongoing training and development in IT skills. Adapting to change. Embracing technological advancements and being open to reorganizing structures and processes to improve efficiency and communication. Fostering collaboration. Encouraging a culture of knowledge sharing and teamwork through the use of collaborative technologies. Challenge 3. Managing for diversity. The future won't resemble the past. The U.S. population is becoming increasingly diverse due to immigration and demographic shifts. By 2060, nearly 19% of Americans will be foreign-born, and racial/ethnic minorities combined will make up over half of the population. Non-Hispanic whites will drop from 62% 2014 to 43% 2060, while Hispanics, Asians, and African Americans will see notable increases. Alongside these changes, the workforce will include more women, immigrants, and older adults. By 2030, 1 in 5 Americans will be 65 or older, and this group will nearly double by 2060. For managers, the challenge lies in leveraging this growing diversity in gender, age, race, ethnicity, and sexual orientation to strengthen organizations. Challenge 4. Managing for globalization, the expanding management universe. Globalization makes managing across cultures more complex because words, gestures, and customs often carry different meanings worldwide. Misunderstandings can harm organizations working internationally. U.S. firms have expanded abroad while also facing competition from global markets, with some industries shifting overseas to lower-cost labor. Though globalization has critics, it is considered inevitable and essential, with history showing the benefits of international cooperation. For managers, the challenge is to adapt and effectively lead in an interconnected global environment. Challenge 5. Managing for ethical standards. Managers often face ethical dilemmas under pressure to meet targets, as shown in the 2015 Volkswagen scandal where the company falsified emissions data, leading to billions in fines, resignations, and jail time for executives. Ethical responsibility also extends to environmental concerns in an era of climate change, requiring leaders to avoid harmful practices. Beyond corporate misconduct, high-profile sexual harassment cases like Harvey Weinstein and others exposed abuse of power and reinforced the need for ethical behavior in all industries. Ultimately, failing to uphold ethical standards can cause severe financial, reputational, and social harm, making ethics an essential principle of management and leadership. Challenge 6. Managing for Sustainability, the Business of Green. The increasing impacts of climate change, such as hurricanes and floods, have brought sustainability to the forefront of business priorities. Influential figures like Thomas Friedman in Hot, Flat and Crowded, and Al Gore through An Inconvenient Truth, have highlighted the urgency of addressing climate change and promoting sustainable practices. Sustainability is defined as economic development that meets present needs without compromising future generations. Companies like PepsiCo, Walmart, and REI are recognizing their responsibility to combat climate change. Jacqueline Hinman, CEO of engineering firm CH2M, emphasizes that their mission is to create sustainable solutions that enhance social, environmental, and economic outcomes. This shift towards sustainability reflects a growing acknowledgement that natural resources are finite and that businesses must adopt responsible practices for long-term viability. Challenge 7. Managing for Happiness and Meaningfulness. Balancing happiness and meaningfulness is essential for a fulfilling life. Research indicates that happiness often comes from personal fulfillment, while meaningfulness is tied to serving something greater than oneself. Here are 3 suggestions for fostering meaning in life. Engage in activities you love. Identify and participate more in activities that bring you joy. For example, employees at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital find meaning through events like the St. Jude Marathon, which supports children in need. Leverage your strengths. Integrate your natural strengths into both personal and work life. Assess your competencies to identify areas for growth and how they align with your passions. Help others. Volunteering and assisting others can enhance your sense of purpose. Salesforce exemplifies this by providing employees with time off to volunteer and donating technology to nonprofits, creating a culture of giving back. Incorporating these elements can lead to greater health, satisfaction, and performance in both personal and professional spheres.
Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe to channel.